Hi, it's Kyle from Bitewing Games, and today we're unboxing Gingham, one of our newest games here at Bitewing Games. It's designed by Robert Hovakimyan, and I'm excited to show it to you, so let's check it out. So let's take a look at what's inside of Gingham. The first thing you'll notice is this clamshell case. If you back the game on Kickstarter, this will be included for free, or you can pick it up a little bit later. But this is the clamshell case. Otherwise, everything will just fit inside the box like a regular game. So inside of here, let's see what we have. We have, first thing back here, we have the rule book, a nice kind of linen finish, real high quality rule book. This is just a prototype version of the game and the rule book here. But we've got our rule book there with a bunch of examples and rules. And then we have these picnic blankets. So we have our Gingham blanket. Gingham, that's the name of the game. I'm actually really curious how many people know why it's called Gingham, if this is the pattern. Anyway, so here's Gingham, the blanket for it, the picnic blanket. And that's what you're gonna be playing on. There's also another map, another board for a two-player version of the game, so it just shrinks it a little bit. But we'll look at this bigger map here as we look at some of the rules and some of the other components. So what else is in here? We have all the different player colors. So we've got green, blue, pink, and orange. And we'll just open up one of the bags so you can see what all the pieces look like inside of there. Let's look at blue. It'll show up well here on the mat. All right, so inside of here, we are first of all going to have our score dial, so you can keep track of your score throughout the game. So you can just move the little tokens here on the side and count your score. You'll keep your score secret throughout the game. The score dials will also show on the back of the dial how many points you play to, depending on your player count. So there's the score dial, one for each color. We also have, let's dump this all out so we can see it here, a whole bunch of ants. This is the deluxe version. I don't have the standard pieces yet. We haven't received those from the manufacturer. But this is what they're going to look like. The wood pieces is more of a deluxe thing. The standard will just be cardboard cutout ants right here. But here are the ants. We also have the queens. So your queen is going to look something like this right here. Just a nice thick wood. This is the standard. We'll have a deluxe version as well. I don't actually have the deluxe of the queen piece, but this is what it will look like right here is the queen. Each player will also get one symbol for each of the different sweets. So we've got cherries, cupcakes, pies, cookies, and lollipops. So each player will have, in their own color, these treats. And then let's look at the other treats that we have, just the plain ones that are going to go out on the board. And these are just nice, fairly thick wood tokens here. So we'll have those same sweets that we just looked at in each player color. They'll also be the main ones that will go on the board. So again, the cupcakes and pies and cookies and cherries, and then there are the lollipops here. I didn't get them out of the bag. They're just going to be used for a two-player version of the game. But there's also the lollipops. And then you're just going to be placing these out on the board like so. And what you're trying to do throughout the game is trying to connect the sweets. To do that, you'll play your queen ant, or your queen here, and you place an ant somewhere in that row up to the stitch. So it could go in any of these spots here. So say we went here, and then I could go here and place this here. On another turn, you're going to move to another side of the board, so every player is going to do that. On another turn, you may be going here, and I place my queen there, and then I place an ant here, and look at that. I've now connected these two treats, so the ants are going to carry them 1-2 spaces. I scored 2 points for that. Keeping track of it here on my score dial. And that's a lot of what you're doing throughout the game, is trying to collect all these different tokens. It'll be filled, the whole board, with all the tokens here, and trying to connect and create these nice long chains of ants that are going to score you a bunch of points. The longer the chain, the more points you're going to score for. The cookie to a cookie would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points there, so you're moving them along. But this isn't a how to play, sorry, jumping ahead. I will have an overview how to play video that you can check out too. But those are the components of the game. The last thing that I'll show you is, I guess, two more things. One's the sugar cubes. So also in the game are these sugar cube tokens right here, just some white cubes. Those will be placed out here on the board, and what you'll use those for is this chocolate board right here. So you have the chocolate board, and you're going to have 5 special actions that you can buy using the sugar cubes. So you'll place those out here. And then you can, if you've collected these, you can spend 2 of them to take this action right here, and then they all shift down. So, and that is everything in the game. So we have the mat, the 2-player mat, the 4 different colors, same tokens in all of these, the ants, the queens, and the unique player things. All the black tokens, the sugar cubes, this right here, and your player dial. And that is Gingham. Thanks for checking it out.